going on YouTube? I'm here in the incredible city of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. It's a great time to be in Brazil, although we did just miss Carnival in February, but there's still lots to do. One thing to be on the lookout for is that in April of 2025, they will start to require a tourist visa to come. So like I said, just be aware of that. But I look forward to exploring the city and taking you with me. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to subscribe, and I would appreciate that. So here we go. And one of the things I noticed here in Rio is a lot of people are super fit, exercising outdoors. There's a whole bunch of volleyball courts, and it's about 90 degrees here and humid, so I'm about to sweat. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed. And you can see here people playing volleyball. Walking on the beach, and they're playing some music, and someone in the comments could let me know what type of volleyball this variation is. It's like they're playing with their feet here. And a lot of them look super athletic. I mean, these guys are incredible. And this beach is super nice too, about a block away from the hotel, and it's very crowded as well. We'll go down, see how the water feels. Yeah, what I've been saying, these guys, these people are super athletic. And like I was saying about the Formula One, soccer is also, like, you know, one of the biggest sports here, or football, as they would call it. And even though it's 80 degrees, the water is super cool. It's like ice cold. The water's ice cold. But it does feel good. And with Portuguese being the language in Brazil, it's always interesting to strike up a conversation. It would be easier if I knew some Portuguese, but I have to hope that they either know English or Spanish, and then you could kind of communicate. But and one of the things on my to-do today is to buy a iPhone charger adapter, because the hotel did not have any free ones for me, or ones I could borrow or use. And so the hotel receptionist said the market behind the hotel has some adapters that I could buy. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, and that was easier than I thought. And so he sold me this little universal adapter to work in any country for $25. And that was, and speaking of dollars, the currency here in Brazil is the real. It's spelled like real, but they pronounce it real. And I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's about 4 or 5 real for $1 US. And so this was about 120 real for, you know, about 20-25 US. And so another thing on the to-do list is to go to a money exchange house to exchange some cash, because if you're like me who books everything last minute, you know, you don't have time to go to the bank in America beforehand, but that's fine. And I'll show you up ahead, Madonna is here because she has a concert this Saturday. So today's Wednesday, and you can see on the beach up ahead the structure being built for the stage and her performance on Saturday. And so she's kind of the talk of the you know, the city right now. So I think that would be pretty cool to go see. So if you like Madonna, you have a few days to come and see her show. And I chose this restaurant to get some food. This is kind of more of an upscale restaurant, which isn't my favorite. You know, I'd prefer to be somewhere, you know, more local, and like, I like street food as well, but you know, something less upscale. But we're right across from the beach where Madonna's concert will be. And I ordered a pizza, so we'll see how it tastes. But one of the things in Brazil, they're huge Formula One fans. And so today is May 1st. And if you know, any of you are Formula One fans, Ayrton Senna was a big, you know, one of the best racers. And he died in a Formula One race 30 years ago to the day. Today's May 1st. And so it's his 30-year, you know, anniversary of his death. And so a lot of the TVs are playing, you know, highlights and commemorating his Formula One career. So that's, you know, pretty interesting. Formula One here in Brazil is pretty big, so. So I'm not sure why they're about to fight. This group, it looks like a family walked by. And they asked me for a slice of pizza, and I have a whole pizza here, so I gave them one, and they asked for more, which was surprising. And now it looks like the dad is almost coming to blows with someone else there. Crazy. All right, I'm leaving the restaurant now, and as a good rule of thumb, I feel like wherever you go, you'll have beggars or people asking for money or food, and I've had that happen a lot. But that was the first time that this family showed no sign of even any appreciation or gratitude after, you know, I gave them one slice of pizza. No obrigado, no thank you. and then straight to another one, you know, asking for, you know, another slice of pizza. So that was a little, you know, a little bit concerning. I don't know. I guess I understand though, but that's just a part of it, a part of the experience.
Manteiga, sal tradicional?
Sim, não muito sal, tá? Só pouquinho.
Sem sal? Só com Nutella. Aqui ele vendeu muito, mas é muito estranho.
Tem outra colherzinha?
Tem. Aqui.
Obrigada.
Valeu, casal.
All right, so I am here on the beach with Marceli, and she just ordered a popular Brazilian dish. What did you order?
Milho.
Milho, which
Milho.
which looks like corn on the cob. So let's see how it is. So it's just like corn on the cob, but with the Brazilian flair. Good? All right, and we're going from the beach now to get a drink or some water, or for me, maybe a lemonade. And Marceli here is like the Rio de Janeiro expert. So, what should we know about Rio?
Many things, but what do you want to know?
Many things, she says.
Many things.
But what do we want to know? What's one thing you can't miss in Rio that you have to do? Sugarloaf, Christ the Redeemer.
Lagoa Rodrigo de Freitas, Floresta da Tijuca.
Tijuca.
Yes.
She said something in Tijuca, the forest, which I showed you guys. Tijuca, we were there. Cheers. That's a pretty good lemonade. Did you put alcohol in that? I said I wanted a lemonade and she put...
Brazilian lemonade.
Ah, she says Brazilian lemonade.
It's called caipirinha.
As a way to justify the alcohol. But that's okay.
Hola,
Estoy aquí con Oliver.
de Cartagena,
Sí, él es de Cartagena, Colombia.
Isla Barú,
¿Y hace cuánto tiempo has estado en Rio de
Rio
Janeiro?
de Janeiro, one year, un año.
Un año.
Sí, trabajando.
Y él está trabajando vendiendo como pulseras, ¿no?
Yes, pulsera, bracelet stone.
Pulseras. ¿Y te gusta Rio de Janeiro?
Sí, me gusta mucho. Ahora va a estar bueno para Madonna.
Sí. ¿Por qué te gusta? La playa.
Playa, el ambiente,
Sí.
muchos turistas, bueno para trabajar.
Sí. Pues yo voy a comprar uno.
Thank
Sí.
you, thank you, gracias.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
And that will be a wrap for the Rio de Janeiro Day 1 video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, and tomorrow my friend Marcus and I will go and explore some other parts of the city, and I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.
Ah, um gringo circense.